that caused me to go off live. But yeah, again, so just completed the last paper on my WGU MBA, and we're gonna be headed into uh, graduation and being done and having accomplished what I set forward with 2 years ago. And here's the thing: for anybody out there who is struggling, can't figure it out, needs something to do, I highly recommend going back to school. Right? I went back to school because I just didn't know what to do with my life. I wasn't as successful as I would like to be. I wasn't who I wanted to be, in so many different ways, being it education, being it as a person, a lot of things. I had just gotten back from a Europe trip to Italy and Germany, and I just needed to figure it out. I needed to do something with my life. I needed to prove something to myself, that I could do more complex things, and that even though I couldn't achieve things in other people's eyes, maybe I could do something that people respected in terms of education, because I couldn't figure it out as a creator. I couldn't figure out how to be a master. I couldn't figure out how to be a famous author. I couldn't figure out how to be famous, but successful. And I needed to figure out me. Um, and so school was a door that I knew I could go down, and try my best to explore it for the opportunity that it's worth. And so I tried it. And now I'm in the last stages. Just submitted my last paper, and I'll be graduating within the next month. I mean, paperwork, everything, almost done. And so I'll be graduating. I'll get my MBA from WGU, and it'll be all of it. Thank you, Rumpel. And here's the thing: as someone who's unemployed currently, and as a student, and I say unemployed, but at the same point in time, I have clients that I've been working with in terms of my media business venture. The thing that I had been doing unsuccessfully before I went back to business school, I'm starting to make money doing that. And not that I wasn't making money before, but yeah. You're going to pursue a career in pimping or prostitution? Yeah, I mean, effectively, I am in the talent business, so now I'm looking for creators that I can put into power positions to make money. Will I be putting myself out there? I mean, look at what I'm doing now. I'm putting myself on camera, and trying to attract people to come and hang out with me, in my community called the Metapreneurs. But that's a whole other issue. I was making $0, dreams of 10K, right? I was making $0. I wanted 10K, right? I wanted 10K recurring monthly recovering revenue. I wanted it overnight. I was praying for it. I was saying, please, please, please. One client, one dream, one opportunity, 10K overnight. But I couldn't figure out how to do $1,000. I couldn't figure out $1,000, right? In consistent revenue, right? So a lot of us are thinking, how can we make 10K, right? How can we make 10K money overnight? Overnight, right? Oh, let's do a YouTube automation channel. Let's do podcasting. Let's do AI music, AI this, AI that. And all y'all are thinking, I got to make 10K overnight. And, in the chat, put 10K, right? But you just can't even, you haven't even gotten your first 1K. How about you work on the first 1K, And I realized that yesterday. I was like, I've now accomplished making that 1K, in my business by helping creators successfully make money online, right? Whether that through content creation, marketing, automations, coaching, consulting, these things, like, I'm still the same person that I was before. And of course, like, you see, this is how I made 10K in 2 weeks, and it still impacts me, and I think it impacts most people, right? It impacts most people when they think, oh, 10K is life-changing money. But what about extra spending money? How about a little $100 per month? Like, if you could sell a digital product that's 99 cents to 100 people, don't you think that you would be like extremely happy? Wouldn't you be like extremely excited that you've at least made $100? A lot of y'all haven't made any money online before, and yet y'all want to make 10K. You just stuck thinking these big numbers. You're thinking 10K, 100K, $1 million per month, right? But you even haven't made $1 yet, because you don't even have a product that you're selling, right? You don't have an offer. You're not offering anything. You're not doing any marketing. You're not doing what Rimple's here saying is like, are you going to turn into a pimp or a prostitute? Do I ever do day trading futures? I don't, but I have a creator that I work with, Call a Braveheart. He does day trading of futures. So if you need any information, I'll put you in contact with him. And the one time that I ever day trading, I locked up my Robinhood account for 3 months or whatever because I didn't have $25,000 in my account. And it was dumb because I was like, it was dumb because I had gotten these contracts for something and they went south, and so I screwed it all up. But anyway, I just wanted to jump on here quickly, do a quick 10-minute thing. Just, that's the thing. Everybody out there like watching these videos and tell them drop shipping, affiliate marketing. They're talking about all of these programs I've been able to accomplish, and now I'm successfully making, McDonald's wages, online, and it's growing and it stacks every month. And in the last month I did $14 with TikTok. This month I did $40 with TikTok. I did $5 with Fetty last month. This month I did $40. And it all stacks, right? You a little affiliate price, a little affiliate earnings here or there stacks up to be a nice little wage, right? A thing that affords me the opportunity to not have to go and be strangled